We're back again on RTA's GigFast Sports Network with Zane Smith, driver of the number 38 MRC RTA NASCAR Camping World Truck Series F-150. Hey Zane, you celebrated your 23rd birthday this past week, had your first NASCAR Cup Series start this past week. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, no, it's been a crazy past couple of weeks, obviously, with the Cup debut for one, and then I think 2 days later came out to Discovery Bay to celebrate my 23rd birthday, and it's always cool to my first time racing at Sonoma, but it's always cool coming up here and just seeing it. It's a way different California than I grew up at, but I'm having a ton of fun in Sonoma.
So you finished 17th last week in your debut in the NASCAR Cup Series, which was ahead of your RFK co-owner Brad Keselowski, ahead of both Front Row Motorsports drivers Todd Gilliland and Michael McDowell. Pretty impressive. I saw you talking with the Cat in the Hat after the race. Can you share anything from that discussion and anything you learned over the weekend?
Yeah, I learned just so much. The Cup level is obviously just extremely hard. But I feel like I couldn't really be a whole lot happier with how my debut went. I initially just wanted to be on the lead lap and complete all the laps. And obviously the situation I was in with about as last minute as it could possibly be was difficult. But like I said, I feel like it was definitely a success. And I think it opened up a lot of eyes, which is really cool to hear and see. So yeah, I mean, it was just a day I'll never forget. The atmosphere was so crazy with the sold out crowd at Gateway, and I honestly just had a lot of fun for 300 something miles, a lot longer race than what I've ever ran. But no, I'd hopefully more in the future.
Yeah. So nothing about what the Cat in the Hat had to say to you?
No, nothing really. He was cool to get to know and really just to learn his stories that he has and whatnot. And I feel like that was just really cool. Not long ago, I was getting a tour of their shop, and now I was running their Cup car. And so, like I said, a day I'll never forget.
Yeah, incredible. So what would you say the major differences between how the trucks drive compared to the new Cup car is?
So the Cup car is really difficult to drive, mostly by itself. They're just extremely on edge, and if you overstep the line, then it's just there's no saving it, and that's the most difficult part. It's almost like you're walking on eggshells the whole time, and yeah, so that was hard for me to find the limit in the short amount of time I had. But racing wise, they race honestly very similar to a truck. And so that's cool to know for what I'm doing, obviously, currently. And hopefully this is prepping me for the future.
Have you had any discussions with any teams about potentially moving up to Cup or Xfinity?
Nothing yet. I know I will have an answer soon in the coming months. But no, nothing yet. Hopefully it's a fun and good opportunity to go chase some trophies.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk about this week. Obviously, Huntington Beach is a 7-hour drive from Sonoma. But did you ever get up to the track to see a race while you were growing up? Have you been to the track before at all, even as a spectator?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I actually raced right outside of here in the parking lot, really. So I have been here when I was a kid. I would come here. I think it was Infineon Raceway at the time. And now I went to Sonoma. I don't know. I've probably been here about 3 times, but the first time driving. So super cool to be here. One of the most fun road courses really ever been on. And so just a lot different than the others, and just trying to learn as fast as I can.
Yeah, so last time the Truck Series was at Sonoma was in 1998. Want to guess who won that race in a truck?
I don't know. That's hard for me to guess when I wasn't even born yet. So
right.
yeah, it's cool to have us on the West Coast. So.
Yeah, well, to answer the question, it was road course ringer Boris said. Yeah, 24 years ago. So, but anyway, 75 laps. They opened up the chute now for everybody to drive on. So you've got a really long straightaway instead of a bunch of chicanes to deal with. Looks like everybody's going to power pretty deep into turn 10, and however deep you can drive it, the faster you're going to be able to make the laps. Is that what this is really all about?
No, this is a full-on tire-saving road course, and so we'll treat this almost as like a Darlington or a Richmond, where we really have to manage tires. And
okay,
once you take the life out of them, they aren't coming back, and so you really have to manage your stages and hopefully have enough tire left for later in a run.
And do you have a limited number of sets that you got to race with tonight?
I want to say we'll go through about 3 sets. Other than that, I don't think is planned, but we'll see.
Okay. So you qualified 13th. What's going to take to get to the front?
Obviously, passing is going to be really tough here. But I think a lot of people will be making mistakes. And so I feel like the main game is to just capitalize on their mistakes.
Very good. Well, appreciate you taking some time to talk to us. Good luck in today's race. One last question. Have you got any more Got Freedom merchandise left from the Memorial Day weekend paint scheme? A lot of fans are asking about the red, white, and blue stuff. Have you got any of that left at your merchandise shop?
Some. I feel like I've already seen about 8 fans here. I just got done at the fan zone, and they even had them on. So it's crazy to see them a few weeks ago when we had RTA on the truck, and in my hometown now, technically in Charlotte. And then it's really cool to see it where I was kind of born.
Yeah.
And it's out here. So it's cool to see when obviously your name is popping up more and more around the garage, and obviously some cool merch as well. So I think we have some stuff left, but probably won't last long.
All right, we'll put a link up for how to get the merchandise while it lasts. Once again, good luck in today's race, Zane, and go win one in California.
Yeah, let's hope. Thank you.
All right, appreciate it. Bye-bye.
See ya.